I'm literally experimenting. Welcome back to another piano lesson with Warren over here at YouTube, where we talk about everything gospel piano and playing by ear. Today we're going to take a look at a song, a beautiful song in a minor key by Seela, You Are My Hiding Place. And I'm just going to play the song. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to show you the chords. I'm going to show you some licks I would use, some reharm I would use. It's a nice worship song, and it's fairly simple. So it's not a long song or too many chords to learn. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. We're just going to vibe on this song, and I'm going to try to be creative, but I'll try to make sure that I explain everything that I'm doing and see if I can tie it back to some theory so you understand the inner workings behind what I'm doing. All right? So if that's something you love, something you want to learn more about, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be updated when we post new videos. All right, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. All right, so welcome back. We're working out of the key of D minor today, right? You are my hiding place. You'll always fill my heart with songs of deliverance. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. I will trust in you. Let the weak say I'm strong in the strength of the Lord. With some reharm. So I'm just having some fun there. That's basically the entire gist of the song, really. And so let's go back and just break some things down. First, let's establish the key. Not familiar with the minor key, we're working out of D harmonic minor. And those are the notes of the D harmonic minor scale. It's the relative minor for the F major scale, right? So that's why you see we have that B flat in there. And then we introduce that C sharp as the sharp 7. It's good to review the minor stuff. And the diatonic chords for the minor key is D minor is the 1, E diminished is the 2, F major is the 3, G minor is the 4, A major actually is the 5, B flat major is the 6, and then we have C sharp diminished as the 7. And those are the diatonic chords. We're using most of those chords, right? And this song sort of really exemplifies the whole cycles of fourth thing, where we start on D minor, then it goes to the G minor, and we have this nice suspension here, 4-3 suspension, and it goes up Up a fourth again to the C. And another suspension. 4-3 suspension. Then we go up to the 4. Now you can play this 4 two ways. You can play it as a root position or as a first inversion. I believe in the C11 version they use the first inversion. To the D minor, G minor, then an A sus. It's an A7 sus4. Right? It's a melody, back to the D minor. G minor. C to the F. B flat. G minor. Then we go to the A sus again. And that's the entire song. So let's start layering now, right? So the first thing you can start to do is add 7s and 9s. So we're gonna add, my first chord is a D minor 9. I'm playing it just like a cluster like that. So, you are my heart. 7, and the 5, we're adding the 9th. You'll always fill my heart. So this suspension now, I'm harmonizing everything and I'm turning it into just this like a B flat in the first inversion over this sort of F shell in the left hand. Then to that first inversion with songs. But look how I'm voicing it with the 9 here. Songs of deliverance. Sometimes I like to outline that melody, so, right? My G minor opened up like that. Deliverance whenever I am afraid, I will trust in. So I'm harmonizing that melody. Trust in you. G minor. And I will trust in. Sometimes I like to do. I will trust in you. See that little walk with the left hand? So trust in you. So from here, all I'm doing, I'm harmonizing this like in 6, right? But then I'm walking down in that left hand. Down to that C9. See that? Then open up to the C9. You can have some fun with that. Add 9. When I go to my 6, because we're in minor key, so I gotta call this a 6. I'm just playing that a nice major 9. Then walk down. Sometimes I like to then do that and add the flat 9. Let's do that again before we layer the next stuff. You are my hiding place. You always fill my heart with songs, or with songs of deliverance whenever I am afraid. I will trust in you. I will trust in. That's how it sounds when it goes by fast. Ah, such beautiful movement. In you. Then, what do we say? I am strong in the prayer, strength of the Lord. And that's another movement you can do just to take you back to that one. It's the famous diminished passing. Right? Turn that A7 into a flat 9. B diminish. Right? So you're just doing, right? But they're all diminished chord. Except for the A, B, C sharp. And this is just an inversion. Same chord, inversion. Ready for the other layer now, so? You are my hiding place. You can do that movement there as well. So again, you are my hiding place. Now I'm doing, so all I'm doing, walking it down from 2. So from the 2, that's sort of like a D minor first inversion. So like an E minor 7 flat 5, B flat in first inversion, you had 9, and then C, context. You are my hiding place. You always, then we have fill my heart. Tritone substitution using this B altered chord to take me to my B flat. Fill my heart with voice to the melody. Songs of passing to go to D minor. Deliverance whenever I am afraid. I'll trust in. Right? And you can do that. You. I know there's a lot, right? I'm gonna try to do it a little slower, probably without singing, so you see what's going on. So again. And then you can do another walk up there. And then you can do that passing chord. Same chord. Or we can reach that stretch. Scale. So now you can just play the harmonic minor scale, the D, ending on the A. That gives you a Phrygian dominant. So when you play the D harmonic minor starting on the A, it gives you a Phrygian dominant, right? That's the mode, the fifth mode of the harmonic minor scale. You can go. And what I'm playing there is an arpeggio. On the A, I just play a G diminished, which really gives me an A7 flat 9. And then I'm literally experimenting. I'm literally experimenting here, so pardon me if I'm moving really quickly. I did something that I wanted to show you guys what I did. I'm gonna have to back it up to see if I can reproduce it. That's it. I think that's it. And I'm doing similar to what I showed you earlier. And then from here we can go A7 flat 9. So this is just, you know, sort of a chromatic median to tritone sub. B, E, back to A. And that G arpeggio again. And then blue scale. So all I'm doing is playing the D blue scale in some fancy ways. Right, so there are a lot of little ways you can turn that blue scale. Scale. You are my hiding place. You always fill my heart with songs of deliverance. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. I will trust in Let the weak say I am strong in the presence. That's sort of the song and some ideas. Again, I know I breezed through it fairly quickly, so what I'm going to do for y'all, I'm just going to export the entire MIDI of this and let you sort of go through it slowly and pick out the notes, because I know I did a lot in this. And if I try to explain every nitty-gritty of what I did and explain every theory behind it, this will turn into a 3-hour video, right? So I'm gonna put the link to that MIDI file down below, the entire MIDI. And if you have a MIDI player, we have a free MIDI player. If you go to pianolessonwithwarren.com/MIDI player, We have a free MIDI player. You can upload the file there, and you can slow it down, transpose it, mess around with it. You know, if you're a visual learner and you want to sort of chow down these little licks and stuff I'm doing, that's a great resource to play around with. Yeah, and that's You Are My Hiding Place in D minor, with just some embellishments and stuff with it. Beautiful song. If you've never heard the song before, check out the Selah's version, S-E-L-A-H. That's the name of the group. They're a trio, Selah. Beautiful vocalists. Check out the version of You Are My Hiding Place by them. Now, if you love this video, we got so much more over here. We have over 500 video lessons. So you definitely want to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified about these different videos. But that's not all. That's not all. Right here, Piano Lesson with Warren is actually a membership program, and I do free YouTube videos to basically promote that. And Piano Lesson with Warren is my gold mine. That's where I pour my sweat and tears over the past 8 years. It's a membership program designed to really take you from beginner to advanced. And if you've been struggling, starting and stopping and quitting, it's because you're missing structure, accountability, and a sense of community. And that is what I provide over at pianosmithwarren.com. Dozens of courses, dozens of song breakdowns. So if you want to see me do this exact same thing with other songs, starting from beginner to intermediate to the advanced in a more structured way, Piano Lesson with Warren has that. But in addition to those video tutorials, we also have the score annotated. So if you read music, you can look at that, see everything. We have the MIDI file as well for the visual learners, and we also have charts. So if you can read sort of cheat sheets, charts, we have that as well. All of those things are downloadable for when you join pianosmithwarren.com. It's an amazing program, and we've helped thousands of musicians at this point, and we have hundreds currently going through the program and loving it. I recommend you go over there, check it out, browse the website, see what it's about. We're currently running a 50% discount on the first month, so you don't even have to cough up the full amount. And if you're not happy at the end of that 30-day 50% discount, you can still request a refund. It's one of the best online piano program for learning by ear, especially if you're interested in the more gospel flair and flavor of things. You won't find a better platform. So the link for all of these things I just talked about is in the description down below. Check it out, let me know what you think. And again, don't forget to leave a comment, leave a like. You know, the more these videos get promoted, the more likes, comments, share, and subscription we get. It helps us to be able to give more free materials like this on YouTube. The bigger the channel, the more ads, content run on the channel, and that's how we're able to maintain the free portion of YouTube and keeping it free, which is the goal. So even if the membership program is not right for you, you can still gain a ton of value from what we do over here. All right, so bye for now. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next week for another tutorial, all right? Stay safe.